In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove background in Affinity by Canva. Now, there's a lot of different ways you could do this. I'm going to show you some of the most common ones. So, the first one is when you actually just have an image, which is actually a PNG, and you would just like to export this as a PNG, so remove the background. What you can do here is the following. So right now, it's on a white background. If I go to File, top left, Export, and I click on Export, as you can see, it's not actually transparent. What you can do is click on over here, click on Document Setup, and then here under Color, you can put on Transparent Background, press OK, and then if I go to the File tab, Export, Export again, you can see now it's basically, I've removed the background, and it's now a basically transparent PNG, okay? So that's the first way. However, if you have different images you would like to basically remove the background off, it's also very, very easy to do this inside Affinity, okay? And that's the following way. So I'm going to close down this project, and I'm going to actually open up a file, and it's going to be this one over here, and I'm going to open that up. And as you can see, it's going to be kind of an image of a landscape. There we go. And what you have to do here is you want to go to the Pixel tab, actually. Okay, so if you go to Pixel here on the left-hand side, you'll be able to see this Erase Brush tool. However, there's not only one, because if you click on this arrow, there's going to be three of them, the Erase Brush tool and then the Background Erase Brush, and we're going to be using these two the most, okay? So if you actually want to remove background from, for example, like this image, that's very cool. Watch this. You want to click on this here, and you want to select the background erase brush. And then up here, you want to just select the size of it, so you can see kind of the sample here on my screen. And then you can, of course, select your opacity, your flow, and then your hardness as well. And then you just have to zoom into your image, click onto your image so it's selected. And then if you go like this, as you can see, I can now remove background. Now, the most important part here is that your mouse cursor is actually like, we'd say like 2/3 or at least over a half on that part where you actually want the background to be removed. So if I wanted to remove the sky here, I have to put it a bit more to the upside, but if I wanted to remove this, I could go to the downside, okay? If I want to remove the sky here, I can just go and just see the preview, click, and then it's going to apply, and as you can see, it's doing a very, very good job. Now, of course, I could go on and on over here and do this for the entire image. I'm not going to waste your time here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to click twice more. There we go, like this, okay? And then I'm going to switch over to this brush tool, which is the Erase Brush tool, and I'm going to make this a bit bigger. And then with that, with the help of this, I'm going to actually remove the rest of the background, okay? Because this doesn't matter over here. This doesn't have to be as refined. Just for the edges, I'm going to use this first background erase brush, and then for kind of the sky, the rest of it, which doesn't matter, I'm going to use the regular one. And that way you could actually get a really, really good background removal over here inside Affinity. And then as you can see, the background has been removed. Now just this part of the image is left. Of course, I haven't refined this, but still you get the point. You can do it yourself if you want to. And then you can use this however you want, because your background has now been removed. So those are basically the two most efficient ways to do this in Affinity. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.